Ladies and gentlemen, we joined this match already in progress as it's the Liar Chris Kearns taking on Shane Morton into the figure 4 leg lock into the center of the ring.
You know, I used to have a lot of respect for Morton, but I don't know. The guy comes back and attacks a guy who hung his boots up.
Morton already a bloody mess. There's a 2 count as he's been beaten, as Kearns has said, from pillar to post. And now in that figure 4 leg lock, Kearns screaming out, tap out, tap out. But I don't think it's going to happen. This, of course, is a street fight, ladies and gentlemen.
Look, he's out. He's out completely.
There's 2, and he once again is able to get back up. Shane Morton tried, and there's...
Look, he tapped. Look at him. If that was on the mat, he'd be tapping right now.
But it's not on the mat, so he's not tapping. Kearns still with that figure 4. There's 1, there's 2. Morton able to get back up once again. These 2 have been beating the crap out of each other all match long. This match already about, what, 35 minutes into it?
Yeah, well, Kearns, I'll tell you, Kearns is as tough as they come. Look, he just laid him out.
There's 2, and once again he's able to get back up. Kearns rears back up, hits him once again in that bloodied forehead. There's 1, there's 2, and he raises up once again. Shane Morton, nobody's ever said he hasn't had resilience. There's 2.5, and he gets up once again.
Well, he's trying. I tell you what Shane would need to do is reverse that figure 4, but I don't think he has the strength to do it right now.
Trying to get the fans behind it here, and I think you might have spoke a little too loud, Chris. I think that's exactly what he's trying to do. Morton trying to reverse that figure 4 here on Chris Kearns.
Oh, he does.
He gets him over, and there goes all that pressure, all that power transfers over down to Kearns. Here comes low, and low kicks Shane Morton right in that bloodied forehead.
Come on, ref, tell him to break the hold.
Kearns rolls him over now, lets him go. There's chairs in the ring. There's been chains used. There's all kinds of objects. And, just rakes the boots right across. Actually, those aren't boots. Those are titty shoes.
Well,
right
that's
across
right.
the
He had
forehead.
to hang the boots up. Look at him. The guy's wearing his work clothes in here.
Kicking him in the back once again. The Iceman, as he says, the only true Iceman. I still say the Liar Chris Kearns. Gets him back up to his feet. Going to take him and put him in an abdominal stretch and try to stretch the poor man in the center of the ring.
Well, I haven't seen one of these put on in a long time. The abdominal stretch. One of the popular holds from way back in the day, but it's still effective. And look at Shane Morton. I think he's look.
Those exposed ribs, and he's just raining down the big fist.
Look, the referee's asking him, do you want to continue? And he shook his head no.
He said, do you want to quit? He said no. Still in that abdominal stretch, just pull away. Wait a minute. Morton's able to reverse it. He hit him with a hip toss, and Morton is down. He is truly spit here.
He had a handful of that shirt. He was holding on to Chris Kearns' shirt when he threw him.
Both men down low, still on the outside. Once again, this is a street fight here. And there's Bobby Lowe taking a chain and wrapping across the throat of Shane Morton and pulling him over to the ring apron and trying to choke what little bit of life he has left out of him.
Well, Shane Morton, he's asked for this. He came out here tonight talking real big, but I mean, he's attacking a guy. He came in and attacked the man who hung his boots up.
Kearns now going to take him, sets him up. What's he going to do here? Slingshot to that bottom rope. Oh, just the throat right against that steel cable.
And look at Shane Morton like a fish out of water right now.
That's what happens when you lose oxygen like that. You've seen drowning victims and such. That's the same thing. That throat's collapsed. You're not getting any oxygen. Your muscles are going to flail around like that.
Well, he should have thought about that before he asked for a match like this. He didn't even ask. He just demanded it happen.
Got scared. Big Bobby Lowe facing the camera. Whips him against the ropes. He ducks the clothesline. He ducks the back elbow. Morton comes through. Ducks a second one. Comes through and both men heads collide. Center of the ring. And they're both down. The referee now looks and starts a count in a street fight. Don't understand that, but both men are down.
Well, that was all adrenaline by Shane Morton, so he's spent. Chris Kearns still hasn't even needed his second win yet, but Shane Morton is already spent. Look, he's got nothing left.
Bobby Lowe and that little vixen over there, Misty Heat, trying to get Chris Kearns up to his feet, trying to get him up. Shane Morton's got this crowd here at the ASW House of Pain behind it. Kearns the first one to his feet. Morton still trying to work his way up. Grabs that second rope, works his way over, kick to the gut there on Steve Kearns. Morton now still with that foot on the rope, kicks him once again. Morton trying to work his way back up, and a mule kick catches him right below the belt, and both men down once again.
You know, that's the kind of match Shane Morton likes. He likes these matches where he can break the rules. He does it all the time and just doesn't get caught. Now he can do it legally.
Back elbow there by Morton, takes down Kearns. Morton looks like he's got a little energy here. Little adrenaline rush, a little second win. He's going to bring Kearns up, and Kearns now with a rake of the eyes cuts him off in the center of the ring. He's going to take him, pick him up. He's got him up. What's he going to do with him here? Looks like he's going for an airplane spin. Oh, and he just takes the ref out with the boot of Morton. Then airplane spin, he drops Morton down.
Well, look, did you see Morton? He kicked the referee when he was going around. He saw him and he laid that foot out there like that.
That's right. He knew exactly what he was doing up on the shoulders of Chris Kearns getting spun around. Kearns now with a chair. Morton trying to work his way up. He's probably dizzy still, don't know where he's at. But Kearns has got that chair in the center of the ring. Kearns rears back. It looks like Sammy Sosa time. Take it. Oh, connects to the cranium. You can hear the skull crack underneath the chair shot from Chris Kearns. Goes down. There's no ref. Kearns is going to go over and have to try to get the ref up in order to win this
Shane
match.
Morton knocked the guy out. That was Shane Morton's tactic.
Over there trying to wake up the referee is Kearns and Bobby Lowe. Shane Morton trying to get that crowd. You know, he feeds off these crowds here in the ASW House of Pain. Trying to get the crowd fired up here. Works his way up to his knees now. Shane Morton, the referee's still out. Kearns has no idea that Morton is now up to his feet. Morton now up to his feet. Super kick underneath the chin of the Iceman. Morton now goes down for the cover. Referee is still out. He said, come on, ref, count. What's going to happen here? You heard the stipulation. He said he had a second ref. He's talking to the second ref now. He's asking Big T for the count. There's one. There's two. There's three. Morton wins. Listen to the music playing here at the House of Pain. Big T is here tonight.
Chris Kearns just got beat by two people? That's not fair. How do you beat Shane Morton and the ghost of Big T? Somebody ought to do something like this.
What a match tonight, ladies and gentlemen. A street fight. And it had to be that way. The memory of Big T in this house tonight. The three count. And you hear Bad to the Bone playing. Ladies and gentlemen, he's dancing in heaven right now as God has a hardcore wrestler. And they enjoyed this match. Shane Morton victorious in this street fight at the House of Pain over Chris Kearns.
This is the biggest travesty I've ever seen in All-Star Wrestling. Absolute nonsense in here tonight. No order whatsoever. This was all Shane Morton's plan.
No order, call it divine intervention is what you call it.
I call it revenge. Big T came in here a few weeks ago and he got it popped to him. But no, tonight he wants to come back for revenge in a way that Chris Kearns can't fight him. Come on. He's going after a guy that hung up his boots.
What a match, ladies and gentlemen. You still hear the music playing. You hear the crowd chanting. What, you can feel the presence here tonight at the House of Pain. You can let's just listen to the crowd, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just listen to them. Shane Morton and Chris Kearns has put it all on the line here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, in one of the best street fights we've seen in a long time here. One of the preferred matches of Big T, and we feel his presence here tonight at the House of Pain. You can see the crowd getting behind him. You can hear the chants. You can hear the music. You can feel the presence here tonight at the House of Pain. They're going to reach, finally, a show of sportsmanship. But Bobby Lowe from behind with a forearm shot, and now he's out of the ring.
Well, now the odds are even.
Both men out of the ring. Shane Morton left standing there. But now it's not just Shane Morton in that ring, ladies and gentlemen. You can feel a second presence there. Everyone can. And Morton now, talking to his friend, as most people have done throughout this program. They have talked and said their final goodbyes to their friend, and Morton does that in the center of the ring after the help from Big T. Ladies and gentlemen, Shane Morton, the winner of the street fight here at ASW.
T, I know you can't hear me, brother, but I love you. Tonight was in honor of you. And we beat each other from pillar to post. We beat each other. You can see what I look like now. I look like your picture. The way you always wanted to look after a match. I didn't care to look like that, but you didn't care. You wanted to beat somebody from pillar to post. I just want to tell you, man, I got to tell you I love you. And I feel comfort from that. And I do love you, brother. And I will see you in heaven. God bless.